Hello and welcome back to another deep dive into the world of politics. But before we jump into today's topic, we'd like to remind you of something very important. Your support is what keeps this channel going. So if you enjoy our content, please don't hesitate to hit that like button and share our videos with your friends. Want to be a part of our community? Drop a comment below and engage in the discussion. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll never miss out on our future videos. Your support helps us continue to bring you analyses, discussions, and insights into the complex world of politics. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the looming fear factor surrounding the upcoming 2024 elections. What if the 2024 elections turn the tables again? What if the fear among Democrats becomes a reality? These questions are looming over the political landscape as the Democrats grapple with a growing sense of unease about the upcoming 2024 elections. A primary source of this fear is the possibility of former President Trump reclaiming the seat of power. Over time, there's been an upswing in criticism and fear-mongering tactics aimed at Trump. Curiously, this trend persists despite the fact that many of the negative predictions made about his tenure in the previous elections didn't quite pan out. From the outside looking in, it appears that the fear is less about Trump's actual performance and more about the potential of his return. This fear is not unfounded, however. Recent polls show Trump ahead of Biden, a fact that only adds fuel to the smoldering anxiety. The Democrats' worry is not merely about losing an election, it's about what that loss could signify in terms of the nation's political and social direction. The fear is palpable, but is it justified? That's the question we'll continue to explore. Stay tuned. President Biden's tenure hasn't been a smooth sail. Could this be feeding the fear? Let's take a closer look. Navigating the turbulent waters of the economy has been a significant challenge for Biden. His ambitious plans to reshape the country's economic landscape have been met with resistance, both from within his party and across the aisle. The same goes for his climate agenda. Despite the urgent need for action, Biden's green initiatives have struggled to find traction, further complicating his presidency. These struggles don't exist in a vacuum. They're playing out against the backdrop of a looming election, and the shadows of the past are casting long. A recent poll has shown the former President Trump ahead of Biden, a possibility that has Democrats on edge. The stakes are high, and the fear of a repeat of 2016 is palpable. It's a delicate balancing act. On one hand, Biden needs to push ahead with his plans, but on the other, he has to keep an eye on the political landscape. The pressure is mounting and time is running out. Democrats are not sitting idle. They have a plan, and it's quite the shocker. Now, you might be wondering, what could this plan possibly be? Well, it's a testament to the level of concern that has swept through the Democratic ranks. It's as if the mere thought of another Trump term causes a collective shiver to run down their spines. Now, don't get too excited. We're not going to spill the beans just yet. But what we can tell you is that this plan is not just about winning the election. It's about ensuring the survival of their vision for America. It's about preserving what they believe to be the very soul of the nation. But here's the real kicker: the intensity of their fear, the depth of their concern. It's all reflected in this plan. It's a mirror held up to their collective psyche, revealing their deepest anxieties. And as the clock ticks down to 2024, the question on everyone's lips is, will this plan be enough to quell the growing fear? As the clock ticks towards 2024, the hysteria on the left reaches a fever pitch. The air is thick with tension as Democrats grapple with a rising tide of anxiety and fear. The possibility of a Trump victory is not just a specter looming on the horizon, but a very real outcome that sends chills down their spines. And this fear isn't lying dormant. No, it's fueling an aggressive, all-hands-on-deck approach to strategize, to plan, and to counter this perceived threat. But what happens when fear dictates strategy? When every decision is made in the shadow of a potential loss? This kind of approach can have far-reaching consequences. It can lead to hasty decisions, to strategies that, while aggressive, may not be well thought out or effective. The potential for backlash is real and significant. So, as we inch closer to the 2024 elections, the question on everyone's lips is, will the fear pay off? Will these aggressive strategies lead to victory, or will they backfire and lead to an even bigger defeat? Only time will tell if the fear was worth it or if it was all for naught.